Okay, can I just stop the two of you for a moment?
And then
Producer, then let's go to Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar. She's been waiting patiently. No, Mr. Hussain, you must wait. You must wait. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar has waited patiently. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar, as I said, it is one thing the government says we are ready to answer questions specifically on Mr. Adani. But when you put the question in a manner as Mahua Moitra, your leader, did, suggesting that Mr. Adani and Mr. Modi's special relationship had led to undue benefits to him, then according to the rules of the House as defined by the Speaker, you have to authenticate it. You cannot make that allegation.
Mahua has already reiterated on the floor of the House that she is written on a number of occasions to concerned organizations and she has got the copies of the answers. That's what she said. But I cannot answer for her. But as far as the House is concerned now, the Lok Sabha particularly, of which I am a member, I can say that truth has become unparliamentary in the House these days. Words are being expunged for no reason. You know, words like hypocrisy, words like Snoopgate, words like Pegasus, words like corrupt, betrayal, these are not supposed to be used. So this regime doesn't want to hear the truth, and that is why we feel that truth has become unparliamentary. And they don't want to hear to the opposition, they don't want to give chance to the opposition to raise relevant questions and discuss relevant issues which are pertinent to the people of the country and to the country in general. The country is passing through a dangerous phase.
You're saying basically that truth is an unparliamentary word in itself. Let me bring in PDT Achari for a moment. PDT Achari, you've been a Lok Sabha Secretary General, you know the rules better than anyone else. Has Parliament now getting a very narrow definition of what constitutes indecent, defamatory or unparliamentary language? If a member asks a question, however, in whatever manner the question is framed, does it become unparliamentary that a privilege motion is moved today against Rahul Gandhi, which he will have to answer by Wednesday?
See, let me say this. The presiding officers of the legislative bodies have the discretion to expunge words and expressions which are defamatory, unparliamentary, undignified, and so on. And that is the practice the world over. So here in our rules there are provisions, very specific provisions, where the Speaker or the Chairman have been given this authority to expunge those words. Now, it is actually their discretion. So they have to decide, they have to form an opinion whether a particular word that has been used is unparliamentary, undignified, and so on. But here, you know, normally in the House itself, when a particular word is uttered, if it is unparliamentary, for example, lie. If somebody says that the particular minister is telling a lie, so that lie will go, but that can be replaced by untruth. So that is how it has always happened.
So you're saying, let me get this straight, you're saying individual words, so let me get this straight, you're saying individual words, like a word like calling someone a liar, can be replaced, but you don't expunge the entire paragraph. Am I correct?
No, that is not done. This particular rule very specifically says that words and expressions used which are defamatory, undignified, and so on. So it is the words which are deleted, which are expunged by the chair. Now, here, you know, it is a slightly different issue. Here, the ruling party members have said that Rahul Gandhi was making allegations. Now, there is a specific rule in the rule book, both in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha. And this rule deals with the making of an allegation in the House. Now, you should know that the rules do not prohibit the making of allegation in the House. What exactly the rule says is that if you want to make an allegation against a person, it is this word that has been used in the rule person, then you have to follow a particular procedure. That is, you have to give a notice to the Honorable Speaker, and it should go to, and a copy of that will go to the Minister, and then the Minister will make an inquiry and he will come up to the House with the reply. So when the member makes the allegation, then the Minister can counter it and Minister can say, these are the facts. I have made an inquiry and these are the facts. So that is the procedure which is described in 353 in the Lok Sabha, and I think in Rajya Sabha maybe it is 261 or something. Okay.
So you're saying if Rahul Gandhi wants to, if Rahul Gandhi wanted in the course of his speech to make specific allegations about Prime Minister Modi and his alleged relationship with Gautam Adani, he had to give prior notice?
Well, I want to make one thing very clear. Now here the word that has been used is person. Person can relate to the member or an outsider, and it may not relate to the minister, because in the same rule it is said that the concerned minister shall make an inquiry. Now suppose an allegation is made against the minister. So normally, we do not ask that minister to make an inquiry. It has to be done by somebody else. So obviously it doesn't cover the minister, and that is why in the past many speakers have given rulings clarifying this issue.